I know you will agree with me that these are the regular, or let me say the basics that you should know. Now, the next thing after this, the topic we're trying to take is, how do I master my notes? If you want to master your notes, you need the basic idea or knowledge of this. Very simple, just playing around with the alphabets. It's either you sharpen the notes or you flatten the notes. So the next thing, the process that I take people through when they want to master their notes or start learning their notes is what? Get a key. Choose one of these keys that suits your voice. You can choose A, you can choose C, you can choose E flat, any key of your choice that your voice resonates with. Now, I will use the piano on my phone to give us a practical example. Now, get a key. Write it in your notes. The first thing to know is to have an idea of how many keys do we have in music. The second thing to do is to get a key. Just choose any one of them and try to pitch the key. Get a key, try to pitch the key. Now, for the sake of this class, I will choose, or let me say, take key F for example, and I will play it. Do. That's key F. You must be able to pitch it. You must be able to sound the note. You must be able to come clear. Do. And like I said the other time, try to extend your voice, try to sustain your voice, stay on it, create a mental picture of that note. Do. Tell yourself, I am on key F. And how does key F sound? Do. You can try and hum it. You can add some little phrases of words. Just play around it. Just play around it. Now, let me stop key F. Let me go to another key. Key D, for example. This is D. Now, I want to test if my voice can produce that same key. Every key that you press on the piano, your voice must be able to resonate with it. You must be able to pitch it. You must be able to know that, oh, I have left a key for another key. Now, this is key D. Let's go. Do. This key is different from the first one that we pitched, which is key F. Do. Don't ever make the mistake of sounding another key that does not sound like the key you are pressing or the key you are referring to. Now, this is key D. Do. That is key D. I can't say do. That is totally wrong. You have not mastered that note. You must be able to pitch every key. Try it with your voice. Stay on it. Imagine it. You know, just serenade yourself with it. Just understand. Do. If you're somebody that pitches high notes, do. So I've moved from one octave to the next octave. Just play around it. Do. For people that sing low notes. Do. Now, let me leave that key D and let me go to B flat, for example. B flat. And that says, another name for B flat is A sharp. And that key sounds like this. Listen. Do. Imagine it. No matter how low the note is, try to pitch it either on a low octave or on a high octave. Do. If you are somebody that sings very high notes, do. Don't confuse the key you are referring to for another key. Let your voice resonate with that key. Do, do. Don't say do. They are totally off each other. I don't know if you are following me. So that's the way to first of all start the journey of mastering your notes. First, pick a key, try to pitch the key, stay on the key, try to resonate with it, sing it for as long as you can. And I think for the sake of this class, let me take one more key and we'll leave here. Key G, for example. G. We go on G now. Do. I have moved from a low octave to a high octave. So you must have the prerequisite brain connection that connects what you are hearing to what your mouth is what producing. Do. And no key sounds like the same. No. Have that basic knowledge. Key A is different from A sharp. A sharp does not sound like B. B does not sound like C. You must have this basic knowledge. So from here, we go to the next thing you are supposed to do in mastering your notes. So the next thing I always tell my students to do, or people that comes around me that we learn together, is after getting your key, after trying to pitch each note and keys correctly, the next thing I always tell them to do is just write down your tonic solfa. All of us, even a newborn, can sing a tonic solfa. Even if they are rearranging it, do, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. No, just don't worry. Just write it down in a note, visually. These are the things that connect you to your mental picture. If you don't write it down and you're trying to imagine it, it sometimes don't work, except you have a natural inborn ability to picture and to pronounce those tonic solfas. So the tonic solfas that we all are familiar with is do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So we have 7 tonic solfa notes, and I think this just replicates the first one. So what do I say? You can sing the tonic solfa, which is do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Permit me, sorry, I'm using different keys, but let me stay on this. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. You can replicate this tonic solfa on each key that I've written on here. You can sing or pitch do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do on A. You can pitch the same do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do on A flat. That means it will have increased in the way it sounds. No 2 keys sounds the same way. So if I'm singing do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do on A, when I get to B, it will have moved higher a bit in terms of the pitch and how it sounds, but I'm still using the same elements. So that means do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do can be done, or you can run this scale or this tonic solfa on all the 12 keys. Let me take it again. Tonic solfa is like a universal, they are universal, should I call it notes? They are universal elements that you can run on different keys. You can run your you can run your tonic solfa on the 12 different keys. Please note it somewhere. You can run your tonic solfa on the 12 different keys. So, like I said, the first thing is get your key. The next thing is try and pitch it correctly. Choose any key of your choice, pitch it correctly. Don't pitch it wrongly. Now, write down your tonic solfa. We have written down our tonic solfa. I'm giving you the step-by-step procedure. Now, the next thing after writing down your tonic solfa is, if you want to master your notes, learn the basic. Choose key A. When you hear people say, let's modulate, let's transpose, if you have these basics, if you have this basic knowledge, you'll be able to do these things effectively, and you also have a very good knowledge of what you're doing. So now your tonic solfa, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So now let me use my piano on my phone to pitch my tonic solfa on key A. Let me go ahead. Now this is key A. Do. My key that I'm choosing is A, and it sounds like this. Do. So if I want to run my tonic solfa on key A, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. If I want to go higher on the octave, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. You must be able to pitch your tonic solfa on every key. Let me go to another key. I'll choose key D. Do. You have to repeat the same exercise. You have to connect your mind to the key. Do. Now this is D. We want to run our tonic solfa on D now, which is do. You can hear that, right? Do. Now, it sounds like this. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. That is on key D. Let me choose another key, for example, F sharp, or another name for F sharp is G flat. Now, F sharp sounds like this. Do. Connect your mind, connect your voice, focus on that key, pitch it correctly. Do. Don't always be tempted to pitch a key wrongly. You will not sing that song correctly. You will not be able to master your notes appropriately. So this key is F sharp. It is Do, and like I said, this tonic so far can be pitched on all the 12 keys. So the F sharp again is Do.